Hey, and welcome back to the Engadget stage here at E3 2017. I'm Nick Summons, an associate editor, and I'm joined by the lovable Sean Buckley. How's it going, sir?
Fantastic.
Now, I'm just about to get a crash course in ARMS. I have never played this before, but I'm super psyched to try it for the first time, whereas you are the master, right?
I've been playing it for a couple of weeks. So ARMS from the Nintendo Switch, for folks who aren't available, is Nintendo's new game. It launches like Friday at the end of E3, but it's not technically out yet. We have a review copy and we're allowed to just show a little bit of the game.
Okay, so tell me, what is the general strategy of this game? What are we supposed to be trying to do here?
Well, it's like, so getting a Nintendo boxing game, well, there's not that many, but it's don't think Punch-Out, because Punch-Out's about reading the tells of the enemies and getting a lot of jabs in. This is more of a kind of a tactical strategy game. It's really hard to explain because it's a game where when you punch, you throw a punch, and the punch takes like 5 seconds to land because it's on an extendable arm. It's almost easier to show. So let's check this out.
Right, let's dive right in. So the thing that you'll notice straight away is that we're using the Joy-Cons broken out here, almost as standalone motion controllers.
Yeah.
So we're going to be punching just like you would do in real life, really, using the two Joy-Cons.
Yeah. I think the actual easiest way to do this is you put those down for a second.
Yeah, you're going to show me through the ropes
I'm going to make you do the ARMS training mode and go through the basics. Because every time I've tried to show this game to a friend and they haven't done this, they wind up super frustrated. So here you go. Choose your character.
So, let me...
Did you do that on purpose? You got those backwards again. See, Nick is making...
No, wait, this way.
This way. You want it... They call it the... backwards. The thumbs up grip. You hold it in your hand like a fist. With
I don't feel like I'm holding these correctly.
You got to have this end facing your palm. For facing that. Now the joystick is against, not like this. Joystick's facing out.
Around, right?
Joystick's facing out. There you go. There you go.
Cool, I'm ready.
Not easy.
Okay, so I'm starting off with Mechanica. Is this
Mechanica. Now Mechanica's really kind of one of my favorites because all the characters in the game, it doesn't really explain why people have noodle arms, but Mechanica. Whoa. Very loud.
I'm ready.
Yeah, but Mechanica doesn't have noodle arms, she has a robot suit. So let's start with the basics. You press L and R at the same time.
Good. Fantastic. All right.
Tilt to move left and right.
So I'm
the basics of motion control.
My way with the left and right here.
Yeah. Press the L to dash forward or dodge. So if you can do it dodge left and right. So if someone's going to throw a punch at you, you can jump out of the way.
Okay.
Press the R button to jump.
All right, all right. Okay,
pretty simple.
Yeah.
And then you punch. And you see there's this delay in the punches, so they don't hit them right away. So if you try and waggle and hit them both at the same time, you're going to wind up defenseless as your arms just sit out there.
Yeah.
So you don't want to waggle.
There's that distance between you and the opponent, right? So you need to plan your punches.
You need to plan your punches. You need to be a little tactical with them. It actually gets really interesting because you can throw one punch to make them dodge to the left and then counter with the second one.
Okay, all right. I already felt you giving me advanced
Now punch with both hands forward at the same time to grab.
Wait a minute. We need to get in. Here we go.
You're flicking. You got to punch.
Okay.
And then tilt the controls together to guard.
So like this?
No. Just left and right.
Ah, okay. Right. I get it. How am I doing so far?
All right.
How would you grade me?
And now you're about to charge up. See that little down there? You've got the
on the triggers
right here. You press both triggers, and now you can flick. Now you go like Wii Motion Plus.
Okay, I like that bit.
Pretty simple. But there is more of a training mode. The game is actually not complicated, but okay, that's it. Real deal. You're gonna fight Springman for real. Press the two triggers.
Come on, Springman. Mechanica, I've got this.
Springman is he's like this toothpaste hair. I can never get over it.
He's like the Ryu of ARMS, right?
Yeah, he's like the super basic character.
He's most vanilla
I think he's designed to look like Little Mac. Okay, now you can select your arms. They're all a little different, actually.
Ooh, okay. How do I cycle?
So with the left and right joysticks.
Aha.
And you can select whichever one you want. These two are basically the same because I don't have them on default.
The popper or the revolver? Explain these to me.
So the revolver shoots like ice things. Just get one popper and one of the other two. It doesn't matter. And press them both.
I'm going to go right.
You got to press them
down. One retorture on my right and one popper on my left.
Yeah.
I don't know what these do, but I'm hoping they'll be useful.
Don't worry, he's on easy mode. And he's already taken you down.
Not a good start.
Punch him.
Block.
You got to throw a punch.
I'll block him.
So your block, he can grab you while you're still blocking. So blocking doesn't completely protect you. A grab move will overtake a block.
Okay, going for the grab. Oh no! Right.
And you see that little triangle next to his arm? Now it's disabled. So you can damage their arms so they will not be able to punch for a minute.
Oh man.
Do a throw on them. Both punch at the same time.
Do I need to be a certain distance to execute? Oh, here we
There you go. And I love that move. She looks so cool when she's spinning around there.
Okay, how am I doing?
Pretty good. He's about half health, but he's coming back on you. Gotta get him again. All right.
Oh no, I'm low on health.
Punch him. Oh, no, no. Don't forget you can dodge.
Oh, yeah,
So you're not using jump or dodge at all, where he is doing that. That's why he's avoiding some of your attacks and you're avoiding none of his. Oh,
no!
You didn't do that well.
I lost my first fight in arms.
It's all right. It's
Okay,
your first time.
I need one more go at this.
He's happy though.
Before I'm, yeah, but that's Springman. I didn't want him to be happy. I want
He's kind of got like a bulbous
happy.
nose. He looks a little bit snarky. He's kind of a cheesy guy.
All right, come on. Rematch. Can I rematch?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it one more time. I want to see you succeed. Because then, I'm going to destroy you in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so my arm selection there, could I have done better, do you think?
No, those are, unfortunately, I don't have her default arms, so I've kind of handicapped you.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know.
So good luck with that. She's normally got better arms, but I was experimenting with them earlier. There you go. Taking him down. And don't forget, you can jump and dodge. And her jumping ability is different. She's in a mech suit, so if you hold the jump button, she'll hover in the air a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, I see. That's
and every character has slightly different movements like that. Springman, for instance, when his health is really low, his superpower is he gets stronger punching so his health is low. There's a mummy character, when he blocks, he regains health, for instance.
Oh, okay.
So everyone has their own little special ability that remixes them and makes them a little different.
Who is your favorite? Who have you found, suits your
Actually, I really
style?
like Mechanica a lot because I love her punching animation. Her animation when she throws is one of my favorites. I think she's an interesting character because you'll notice that he's got these weird noodle arms. Something happened to all these boxers where they have some strange mutation and their arms are super long. But Mechanica doesn't. She's just someone who lives in a junkyard that really wanted to be in a sports arena.
Springman's getting me on the ropes here.
Punch him. You almost got him. Oh, you missed him. Oh, he's gonna do your special. Do your special now. Well, that works too. I was gonna have you do your
redeem.
You did it. You did it.
Okay, so second time round, I think I'm finding my.
Now give me the first player controllers back.
Or rather, finding my arms a little bit.
Oh, and these, by the way, these also come out the same day as arms. They're the neon-colored controllers. Not quite out yet. Here you go. Hold on to that.
All right.
And I think what we're allowed to.
So how is my training progressing so far?
All right. So you've done decent, and now I'm gonna ruin your day.
You're just gonna pummel me.
I'm just gonna destroy you.
Please go easier.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll select the characters I don't like.
Yes.
You know.
No, maybe I should select the character.
Do it. Tell me who you want to be. Press A.
All right.
Press A. All right. Fights. All right. Who should I play as?
I think you should be. Let's cycle through here. Kid Cobra, Helix. Helix might be difficult for you, I think.
I hate Helix, so that's okay.
Yeah?
He's gross. Look at, he's like not.
I think he looks great.
I think he.
Look at those goggles and his hair.
He's made of jello.
You are being Helix, sir.
All right.
I am.
Now Helix has some interesting special powers too. He can squat down and change shape, which is why. So I'll show you in a second.
I am going to pick Min Min.
Because Ramen is the best.
Yes. Her noodle arms look.
Min Min was instantly my favorite character when she was shown off because her arms are made of food, and it's just great. So we're gonna do a random stage.
I love this world so much. These characters are so crazy. All right. So what kind of stadium are we playing on right now?
Yeah, it's
the
on
basic
random.
arena, or?
Well, we're just on random versus mode, right? And so I have so you have a dragon, and that shoots a laser, actually.
And that's kind of like a long,
it's a little bit more long distance
attack.
I'm going to choose the Ice Dragon laser just to toy with you a bit, and I've never used the Guardian weapon, so I'll choose that one.
All right, so what else have I got here? I've got the Megawatt.
Megawatt is a big, heavy attack. It's one of the largest, the strongest punches you can get. So if I punch you with my normal punch, it's probably going to override my punch. I'm not going to be able to stop you.
Okay, and this Ram Ram at the bottom?
That's like kind of like a boomerang. It kind of curves on its own a little bit. It's a little difficult to use, but it makes it so if you're not very good at making the punches curve on your own, it kind of helps out a little bit.
All right, so my strategy, I think, is I'm going to use the dragon to try and get you to move into position,
right,
and then use the Megawatt to deal damage.
That's what I was going to do to you. The dragon is great because it's annoying. Not only is it a long-range attack, but people will see it coming, so they'll try and avoid it, and then you can use it to hit them when they're trying to avoid the dragon. So it's kind of nice.
All right, so that's my strategy.
All right, well, thanks for telling me ahead of time, because now I know exactly what you're doing.
I will not execute it on any level, but that was what I was going for, all right?
So we're playing with motion controls, but it also has full support for dual joystick if you wanted more a simple thing.
Oh, I missed.
So look at this. See how tall I am?
What? How do I?
This is Helix's ability. And he can also squat. Oh, there he is. He can also squat down. Too short.
You're so thin and sort of.
Yeah, he's gross, man.
I can't get a decent shot away.
So like we're saying, so I have this dragon. I can punch here, and it'll shoot at you. And I love that because it corrals people, and you can. It's just a great long range attack.
I'm sorry for everyone watching this. This probably looks horrific. Oh, there we go. Got a quick grab in. Going again with the dragon.
It's hard. You actually have an advantage because I have a really hard time talking and playing at the same time. Oh,
okay,
there you go.
That is a cool finish.
Yeah, so this is a really cool move because it can freak you out. See, I can dodge that now.
Oh, missed again. All right, I'm just gonna jump.
I'm just messing with you,
I
man.
feel like I need to get closer. You need to close it down. Okay,
this is unfair. I've had this game like a month.
Have I landed? Yeah, I have landed it on you.
I have no idea how to use. Let me try and just use my right arm. So it's a shield, I think. I've never really used this weapon because it's Helix's. Wow, that is. Did you see how slow that was? Let's try that again. It just slowly advances on you. Oh, that's so threatening. Oh, gee.
Yes! Finally! Got a hit. Dodge, 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 dodge!
See, you were doing. See, and that's why the delay. That's why the delay of the attacks is so great. I saw your punch, I dodged it, and I knew you were hopeless because you were still midway through your grab move because you missed me with it. So it was the perfect opportunity to launch a special attack.
I think that's really interesting because if you just watch the trailers or you're watching someone else play this, it can look quite chaotic and like there isn't that much strategy.
Right. The trailers look like a mix between chaos and boring because the initial trailer just showed people punching at each other and not even landing punches. So it was just like an extendo arm.
But because you have that distance, like the attacks are telegraphed, which means you do have opportunities in order to evade or launch some kind of counter-attack, right?
And I think that's a lot easier than other fighting games. Like in Street Fighter, to do that, you kind of really have to be able to count frames and really be able to see attacks telegraphed a lot faster. So it takes a sharper eye. So if you're not quite used to that, ARMS is a great kind of middle ground. At least it has been for me because I'm bad at fighting games. But this one I can see where the attack's going. I can, and in between those punches, there's enough time for slower minds like mine to strategize.
Yeah.
And that lag time becomes really important.
A lot of people are wondering like if this game has the sort of depth that they might expect from other fighting games, or if it's something that will have that kind of that legs to it, where they'll want to keep coming back to it and learning those deeper layers. Like, do you think that exists in this game?
I've found that there's depth because of the arm combinations. If it was just normal boxing gloves, it would feel shallow, like kind of a Wii Sports sort of deal. Yeah. And you wouldn't get too much into it. But the extra, like having all the different arm combinations, every character having their own special ability, like this guy's weird stretchy behavior, adds a lot more strategy than you would expect. And it doesn't come out right away because the game is still really positioned to be something you can pick up and play easily and just have fun with motion controls or even without them. But there is more depth there that I've been surprised with. But again, it's not out yet. I mean, I'm wondering if I'm actually on a good spectrum of it or if people are going to destroy me as soon as it hits stores on Friday.
And there are tons of unlockables, right? Like there's so many different arms.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of frustrating. Let's back out to show you how it's almost frustrating how to unlock it because there's all these arms and you can click for each character, but they're all unlocked by character. So you can see here, I've only had the game for a little while, but I've only unlocked.
Well, so that's 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah like 30 different arms just for Helix.
That's just for Helix. Yeah, and everyone has that many different arms.
Okay.
So it takes a little while, and to get arms, I don't think I have enough money. I don't have enough money to do it now. You basically play this little mode. Why don't we do something I haven't done before? Let's do co-op.
What, a 2-player campaign?
Yeah, I've never done it. I have no idea what this is like because I have not shared the game. So
okay.
So we're gonna be on the same. If we're gonna be on the same team, I'm gonna pick someone I know how to play. Are
there 2 characters that will work well together? Do you think if we're on the same side?
It doesn't really matter. Right. Just pick someone you'd be comfortable with. Since you don't know anybody, you can do Min again, or you can do someone basic.
I like this guy, Ninjara.
Ninjara is cool. He can
like
kind of teleport a little bit. Right. When you dodge, he ninja poofs away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going as Ninjara.
And let's keep it. You're new, so let's keep it pretty basic.
Keep it on real easy, please.
I can pass 4 with challenge. I can't do anything on 5. I just get handed.
Oh, I see. So
or 4. I haven't beat 4 yet. I've beat 3 levels of difficulty. Let's keep it on level 2. I assume you're good enough for that.
Yes. I mean, you be the judge. You've seen all of my experience of this game.
I think I beat it on 2 for the first time.
Okay. Now I feel like there's an expectation of me.
I kind of wonder how this is going to work because let's skip this guy, but he gives you a little information about each character. You can see she's a big fan of ARMS here, so it says Ribbon Girl is her favorite. So she was inspired at this scrapyard to build her own suits. That's why I like her. But we're fighting her, which is weird because I'm playing as her. So I'm not really sure it's going to work. Oh, no, we're not fighting her.
Twintel.
Twintel.
Also one of my favorite characters based on what I've seen in trailers.
This is good because this is we weren't able to do this before. This is a 4-player matchup. And so in 2-on-2 mode, it's important that you don't get grabbed. Because if you get thrown, I get thrown.
Okay. How come your Mechanica is now in a pink robot suit?
Oh, if you hold down, this is something I didn't figure out right away. If you hold down the joystick and tilt it to a direction your character select, it'll change colors.
Oh, nice.
Not a very intuitive way to do it.
Still, it's good that that's there though. If you want to have different skins. Okay, I'm gonna go with
pretty standard looking arm and then a more advanced one.
All right.
So, oh man, this is a little weird.
Oh wait, we're tied together.
Yeah, we're tied together. So I just got thrown and you got thrown because I got thrown. So it really incentivizes you to make sure that your partner is protected, because if they get taken out, it hurts you as well.
Through.
Yeah, so it's kind of an issue.
This is kind of chaotic.
Yeah, this may be harder than I expected. Oh, we are getting destroyed already. This is not good.
I have like no health already.
And they were in a health field, so they were gaining health just now. Oh my gosh. I haven't played this in a week because we've been at E3. I've been too busy working. There we go. So there's also a couple things I haven't told you. So if you land a jump, you'll notice that your arms are glowing for a second after you jump, and that's a charge up. That also happens when you block for a minute, and that means for a second
I have zero health.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta pick up the pace then.
It's all on you, Sean.
Let's see if I can carry it. Ah, got one left.
Come on, Sean. I believe in you.
Got her.
You're definitely carrying this team.
I'm just here to help. This is two-person training.
Okay, I think we have time for one more match, so...
Yeah, maybe one more. Do you want to keep doing this duel thing?
Yeah.
Or there's one other thing we could do.
Okay, go on.
Do you want to play basketball?
Let's play basketball.
Let's play basketball. So there's these two modes, which is fine. But there are also some other kind of mini-game experiences. And my favorite in that is called Hoops.
This isn't typical basketball though, right? This is a different kind of basketball.
A little bit, not too different. Let's see. Hoops, basketball, arm style.
Right, okay.
And I'm gonna choose this guy because he's a bit slow. Maybe give you a fighting chance.
I'm gonna pick
Kid Cobra's a skater boy. There's a robot cop who has a robot dog.
Okay, as someone that used to skateboard, I'm also picking...
Did you actually use to skateboard?
Yeah.
I never figured out how to ollie. I was very bad at skateboarding.
That's the first step. That's level 1.
Yeah, 4 years, never figured it out.
Okay, so what are we doing here then? What's the name of the game?
This is actually, it's called Hoops, but it's secretly a grab simulator.
Okay.
So go ahead and execute. I'll give you a head start.
I've got oven mitts at the top, salamanders,
the
Hydra, and some kind of boomerang. It looks like.
It's like a boomerang, but it's cooler, right?
Okay, I'm going with the boomerang on my left and what looks like a knuckle duster on my right.
The arms don't actually matter too much in this mode because you can't punch each other out, no matter how much you hit me. But go ahead and do a throw on me. No, that's not a throw.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Give me a second.
There you go.
There we go.
So you don't just throw me, you slam dunk me.
Don't.
So that's what it is. The goal is to get to, I think, 3 or 5 of those.
I like this already.
And it actually has good points. So if I dunk you from out of the play area, which I don't actually know basketball terminology.
Okay, so who is the LeBron James in the ARMS universe?
There you go. So now I think we get 3. I didn't get 2 points. But there are different scoring. If I dunk you from farther away.
Ooh, okay. So I need to go for like a 3-pointer is what you're saying.
Oh no!
Here we go.
See, there's a bomb knocked out my arms. The perfect example to get, perfect chance to get me. That's where the strategy comes in. But if you notice here, we don't have any health. So no matter how much I outbox you in this mode, if I can't out-grab you, I'm not going to win. And it's just sort of a different kind of fun mini game to do.
Man, you got me against the ropes here. I need to.
Right, I'm just messing with you. Oh, use your super move on me. That also works. Well, it's too late now. Your super move will also cause a dunk, but it's a different style. Go ahead, do it. I bounced off the wall onto it. Style shots, man.
Okay. Still got time left.
Oh man, you're up to 9. I was too nice to you. Let's.
Man, I was shielding there. I guess
the shield doesn't respond against grabs. Oh, see you. Oh my gosh, you just blocked my shield. I've never had anyone do that to me. You're the first person to successfully do that. Ah! Oh no, you're gonna beat me.
Come on.
Come on.
This is my time to shine.
No! I was toying with you too much!
No!
Oh.
In the dying seconds.
I should feel remorseful about this.
Okay, Sean, I feel like I should shake your hand.
But I don't.
You are definitely the arms
Great,
master.
Nick. So that's ARMS. I think it's out on Friday. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think it's really fun, but it does take a slight learning curve. Just remember, it's not Wii Sports. It's something a little more deep.
Well,
what do you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was great actually. I love the characters, I love the color palette, and yeah, like you were talking about, I think the combat has depth to it.
It does have
more
depth.
than people will expect.
I'm not sure if the single player mode is going to be enough for some people because it's just kind of fight through until you get to the last character, sort of like original Street Fighter 2. So if you're looking for a story or a lot of depth, it's just not going to be there in story mode. But the gameplay has a lot of depth, and if the multiplayer competition aspect of that isn't enough for you, like in Splatoon, if you only play Splatoon multiplayer, this might work for you.
Cool, well thank you for that crash course. For more on ARMS, check out Engadget.com, and for everything else happening at E3 2017, yeah, keep it on Engadget.com and YouTube.com/Engadget and everywhere else that we're streaming.